Hey there. So, we want to talk about financial literacy. And one of the first things that we want to talk about with financial literacy is getting started. Normally, when we talk about it, we need to start somewhere. And one of the first places I know that we start is with our W-4 form. Usually, that's the beginning of the job process. So, help us out. Help all the guys out. Let us know, what is this W-4 form and why is it important? What do we need to do? What's all those different things on it?
All right, got you. So, W-4 stands for the Employee Withholding Certificate. And this is a government document. You can get it online. Your employer will give you a copy of this and they'll tell you need to fill it out. This is part of your hiring packet. There's a place for you to put your name, first, last name, your address, your city, state, and your zip code. Please make sure you put this information correctly. Next, you need to type whether you are single or married, right? If you're filing head of household, meaning if you have children who you claim on your taxes, and you're claiming those children at the end of the year when you file your income taxes, then you can put head of household. If not, you can just check single here. Step 2 says what type it tells you to complete based on, I'm just going to read it to you. It says use the estimator on the IRS website to actually determine what your tax withholding is going to be. So
let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Is all of that part really necessary? Are we coming in at a level, most of us, where we need that? Or do we really just need to get to the bottom part and figure out what our exemptions are and get that information put in?
Well, that's on a different form. But for this form, you will need to put, if you're claiming dependents, you do have to do the math right here because it tells you multiply the number of dependents by 500. So you're going to put that amount. If you have one child, 500 times 1 is 500. So you'll put 500 here and then 500 on that line. The rest of it you would not have to worry about. You're just then going to sign it and date it. If you want any additional monies taken out of your check to pay taxes, some people want to do that. If you want extra withholdings for any other reason, you can add that on these lines 4B and 4C. But other than that, you're just going to sign and date it. Okay? So that's the W-4. You will get a Maryland State form. I don't have a printed copy. And that is for you to put down, again, how many withholdings you want to claim each year. And you're usually going to put 1. So that will be 1 yourself. You're only going to be claiming yourself. Again, unless you have a dependent, then you would put 2 on that form.
What is it that people get into when they find out that they're changing dependents or moving this around and they get caught up at tax time? What happens then?
Okay, so usually what people would do is on their federal tax withholding form, they would change it and put 6 or 7 or 8. They changed the form now, so you don't even put numbers. They automatically will take out the appropriate number of taxes based on your total income. So they look at your net income, your gross income, and then they subtract the taxes based on how much money you are going to be making throughout the year. So you can't change this throughout the year like people have previously done.
All right, there you go. Basic financial literacy, getting started in the work process, doing the W-4 form. Thanks a lot, Miss Andrea.
All right.